The biggest issue of the debate tonight was not having enough time. 1 minute to answer per question. That was my biggest issue with the debate. But seriously, the biggest issue with the debate is that people have been convinced and they believe in something that I know is not true, which is the possibility of a viable operating container pier. It's been a promise of jobs, and again, there's one company benefits now, Emera, and in the future there's another privately owned, and I don't want to mention the name, but there's another privately owned pier there as well. They benefit from the dredge, and I don't like seeing people being lied to, and I'm trying to help people, and they kind of hate me for saying I'm against jobs. If they had just taken the money just for the dredge only and given it to small businesses, you could have created 1,000 jobs now instead of a pipe dream of eventually, with more money coming from somewhere where we're already in debt and equalization is not happening, and we got this $450 million water treatment mandate coming from the federal government that we have to treat our water. That project's supposed to cost $450 million. The money for a container pier, the want and the will for a container pier from the shipping industry itself, okay? And so that's the biggest issue for me, is that there's been lies told by the two quote-unquote front runners.
People didn't like to hear the fact that, as far as you're concerned, there will be no container terminal here. How do you feel about that?
Again, it's not because of me, it's because of the shipping industry. Check it out. It's not going to happen because of the shipping industry. It's and like I said, if it could come here, do we want toxic cargo coming in on these big nuclear-powered proposed ships, these Panex ships? I don't think we do. I don't. So their dream is my nightmare. And just because I'm not popular, that's fine. The people will make their choice, and if the people want to believe the lies, but I can tell you this much: in 10 years' time, I will. In 10 years' time, if there's an operating container pier there, I will personally climb up the highest crane and do a 1.5 gainer down to the concrete below for your enjoyment. That's how positive it's not coming, and it has nothing to do with me. And you know what? It might have nothing to do with the mayor, okay? Because infrastructure like this is big, and it's going to be federal and provincial money that would make this happen. Okay, CBRM, we're having trouble with our $450 million water treatment facilities. We don't have the money, so it's going to have to come from somewhere.
Do you want to talk briefly about downtown development?
Downtown development, I think it's great. A friend of mine just opened up a new shop. Actually, it's opening up tomorrow. I think the downtown looks a lot better than it did. There's been a lot of improvements, and I think it's it's good right now. And like anything, it always could be better. And slow businesses will perish, and profitable business and well-run businesses will thrive. That's the nature of business. But right now, it looks good, and it could. Like everything, it could always be better.
Okay, we have 30 seconds left. What would you like to tell the voters of CBRM?
Like I've said before, if you're happy with things the way they are now, don't vote for me, because I intend to change things. There will be no people buying land for $1 from the government and selling it back to another form of government, but it's still the people, for $6 million. That's not commerce, okay? That's called theft in my books. Oh, I'll have to qualify that, sorry. It's been suggested that would be, stealing from the people. So I don't see that as fair game, and there's been a lot of deals like that. Again, in 30 seconds I don't have time to talk about all of them, but there's been other sweetheart deals, and that has to end.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Hal.
Thank you.
Thank you.